How can I stop forgetting high school material after revising? Imagine trying to remember a song after hearing it once. It's tough, right? That's because our brains naturally forget information over time unless we do something to keep it fresh. When it comes to high school subjects, this can be frustrating. But don't worry, there are proven ways to make sure you remember what you revise. First, understanding how memory works is key. When you learn something new, it starts in your short-term memory. To keep it for longer, you need to move it into your long-term memory. This transfer happens when you review and practice the material repeatedly. The more you access the information, the stronger the neural connections in your brain become. One of the best techniques is called spaced repetition. Instead of cramming everything in one night, review your notes after 1 day, then after 3 days, then a week, and so on. This method helps your brain reinforce the information gradually. For example, if you study biology today, review it again tomorrow, then 3 days later, and again after a week. This pattern makes it easier to recall later on. Practice tests are also very effective. Quizzing yourself on the material, even without looking at your notes, forces your brain to retrieve the information. This active recall strengthens your memory more than passive reading. For instance, create flashcards with questions on one side and answers on the other. Test yourself regularly and try to recall the answer before flipping the card. Active learning techniques can make a big difference too. Instead of just reading your notes, try explaining the concepts in your own words or teaching someone else. Making your own summaries or drawing diagrams helps your brain connect ideas better. For example, draw a mind map linking different topics from history or science. These activities turn passive review into active engagement. Consistent review is another important factor. Even spending just 5 to 10 minutes each day revisiting old material keeps it fresh. It's better than one long session because it prevents your brain from forgetting. Set aside a few minutes daily to go over previous lessons. Making connections with what you already know can boost memory. If you relate new facts to familiar ideas or real-life examples, your brain creates stronger links. For example, relate a physics concept to something you see in everyday life. This makes the information more meaningful and easier to remember. For high school students, practical steps include reviewing notes daily, joining study groups, and using flashcards. When you discuss topics with friends, you actively recall and reinforce what you've learned. Flashcards are quick and portable, perfect for on-the-go revision. Write key terms on one side and explanations on the other, then test yourself regularly. By combining these techniques, you can turn your revision sessions into powerful tools for long-term retention. Remember, the goal is to keep revisiting and actively engaging with the material, not just passively reading it once. This way, when exam day arrives, you'll find it much easier to recall everything you've studied.